In with the good.
With the bad.
Okay, in this tutorial, I was just making it kind of fucked up because someone interrupted me, but I'm going to go right back to what I was doing. Okay, I'm going to cover this right now. Highs, lows, pig squeals. Starting off with lows, because that's what you should learn first before you start doing any scream, because you'll pull yourself and hurt yourself. Cracking your voice sucks. It sounds like it feels like a knife in your throat. It really does. It feels like you're like swallowing like a pill or something. It's stuck in there and shit. Fucked up. But yeah. First thing you gotta do is always while you're going before you scream, you have to know how to exhale from your diaphragm and sing basically. One of the, when you start to do it, the way I chose to do it, you always want to pick a voice, like something you want to mimic, basically almost like a sound. Like some people do the Cookie Monster and stuff. It sounds kind of pretty much like a death growl. It's kind of funny. Or you could do like Cannibal Corpse. That's what I usually prefer to do. I like the growls and grunts and the highs. Pig squeal wise, I would. It's not really something. It sounds cool to do. It doesn't really always go to music. It kind of pointless. It just sounds, unless you can really pronounce words. Pronouncing words in pig squeals is pretty damn hard. Well, depending on the word, certain words are really easy to say. But started off, I'm gonna say like I'm mimicking Cannibal Corpse. The first thing I like to do is pick a word. If you want, you can use a death metal growls. So you want to start off doing like same words like blood, death, just to get the whole gears working in your head, so you know how you do it. Like
Blood.
okay, that was a growl, and this is a grunt.
Blood. Blood.
Like quick, no hold, no hang time to it. Another thing is when you're doing it, you're gonna feel your, if it's your first time, you're gonna feel your larynx move and stuff, jiggle around a little bit more than when you sing. But once you get into it, it's really it becomes a second nature to you. It's like talking. I could
talk in this voice all day. If I really wanted to.
But first thing, and then another thing I gotta add: anything you do with your voice, the way you hold your head is how you gotta get your sound. If you want it to sound like a high deep, you hold your head up, and basically the air will flow better down. The lower you sound, you put your head down, like looking at the ground, you're gonna get a deeper sound, like
blood.
Now,
Blood.
that is basically how you control your own pitch in your death metal voice. Let's move on from there. Okay, once you get that part down, you start doing your growls and grunts. Next thing you have to do is know how to hit your highs. Usually, I like Cannibal Corpse's highs, and I like Black Dahlia Murder's highs, and Depot de Giro and shit like that. They have good highs. I like black metal and shit like that, but not a big fan of grindcore highs. Mostly screamo. That shit, there's no talent to it. You're literally just screaming. Okay. Highs are a different story than lows. Highs, you actually have to. Well, once you start doing it long enough, it'll become, like I said, second nature. Do your lows all the time, and you just keep pressing yourself. See how high you get your scream to go. Like if you can only do, you can only do that. Now you can go like this. Blood. Like that's horrible, but blood cicada. Like it's mostly, to me, I like that sound. It sounds like black metal. Yeah, the like it goes the same way as highs and lows. Like blood cicada. You have to know a way to hold it and when to let the hang time go. Like there's like you can start off doing like blood. As I'm like you've noticed so far, I'm using the word blood as a demonstration word. It just sounds cool when you scream it. But then if you scream it looking down like blood, it sounds a little deeper, but preferably if you're doing death metal, you want to stay away from highs a lot. It's cool to mix them into the middle of your song, and it shows you how good you scream you can be. You can go like, I'm gonna use a chorus line from Cannibal Corpse. It's like
They live, they thirst.
Blood! Like, that's actually horrible to me, but, another thing is, actually, number one thing you really should stay away from when you're practicing or performing, cold drinks tightens your throat up and it's harder to sing and makes your sound pretty gay. Pig squeals, that's a completely different thing from like doing inhales and exhales and all that bullshit, highs and lows. Basically, it's kind of hard to explain. I've done an inhale video and you guys have seen that. About if you're watching this one. The exhales are a little bit. Actually, it came to be. I was just stupid. I just really didn't see how simple it was to do. Yeah. See how simple it was to do. Like. Basically, like they say, practice the way. The best word to start off with is bree or bree-wee. Like, literally, B-R-E-E-W-E-E. Like, bree-wee. Like, bree-wee. Another thing I like to say is say chirp. Like, oh. God damn it, not chirp, sorry. I don't know even how you would pronounce, like say the word. It's a sound. It sounds pretty cool. Like once you can get that down, basically the only way I can explain a pig squeal to you people, it's pretty easy. If you can do screams like highs and lows and exhale, you guaranteed. I promise you'll be able to do a pig squeal. Not the greatest thing to know because it's pointless if you're doing real music. But if you listen to like Weep Out of the Bread, they have brie pots and say they break it down pretty good. You basically if you were to do it, start off low but very quick low, like that, but then bring it up high, like wicked high. And the best way you can do is like basically makes a pig face, like cut your jaw out like this, like. You know, and like my tongue, it forms to say what I want to say, like you're supposed to, like that, like it's a lot actually. Basically, the best way I could the way it's gonna feel coming out of you is gonna be like a whistle, like. But instead of like whistling from your mouth, it's coming up through. Like you can feel it. Like it's not like after you get used to it, it becomes like nothing to you. You won't really feel it at all. When I started doing it, I can feel like it felt like a whistle coming up through my vocals. Like it's kind of weird, but it was a happy day when I figured it out. But that's the best way to do it. No cold water. Smoke a cigarette. Smoke a pot before you go to scream. If you're gonna drink a drink, at least make sure it's room temp. When you're done screaming, drink milk. Milk helps, but I came to learn that when your throat starts to kill you afterwards, drink a nice cup of milk. When you're done screaming for the day, don't. When your throat actually starts to hurt, drink room temp water, maybe a little bit warmer. Yeah, and let's go over what we learned today. Lows, highs, and pig squeals. Lows. Grunt. That was a growl. Grunt. And highs. Yeah. And pig squeals. And that is my tutorial on how to do all the exhales you can do. Pretty simple. If you need more explaining, message me back. Have a great day.